Alright. Oh, let's continue Saturday games. Welcome to the After Sauna Games. I'm Peli-Rami. As my day job, I teach software development and game development, and at evenings and during the vacation, I play games. So we are ending the week with the Star Control 2. Which is one of the most influential games ever made. Then sci-fi adventure, and I fiddled around with the settings, so this current layout is probably like slightly better. So basically what we have here is a star map, and there were like a plea from help from the Reiche system, so I suppose we are going to head that way. Or at least try to go that way next. Oh well, chat is always like a wrong place. But let's get going. So I think we have everything. So did we check Sirius? I guess not. So Alpha Wolf, Beta Wolf, Reiche, or we could go to the Canopus, but it's like the place where we started before the game start. The colony is Vela system is near the Zeeman. The Zeeman is near Vela, close here. And currently we have our flagship as a cargo configuration, so we can do a lot of exploring, but we need to use these other ships as a methods of defending the fleet. Päivää taas. I think that might be like a gas giant. Yeah, looks like that. No surface we can't land. Currently are in Alpha Wolf. Weather class 2, tectonics class 5. Ouch. I don't think those were like a lucrative enough, so we shouldn't like go and waste our crew for that kind of place. That's probably the gas giant next to the sun is pretty hot, probably. Tectonics class 6. Hey, what's this? I don't know why the life likes to be in horrible planets, but tectonics is really bad. Urea world, nice. We are going to lose a horrible amount of people if we try to get those animals from there. Any good planet here, or moon? Class 2 against Class 5. Ouch. The basically problem is that I need the life forms to get credits for the Meldromes. Or we could find the rainbow planet. Okay, that's a biologicals. That's still like a, that might be like a doable to Spathi. Okay, nice. Beta Cruise, I think, was their home world. Under Night of the Abnormal Streams. Mixed Flight Simulator 24 hours. Ouch. That's a lot. Okay, let's try this. Yep, that was bad call. Okay, there's horrible monsters. We need to load. We have just one shuttle. I think the monster actually destroyed us. Carousel Beast. By the way, I think I like Quit game. There's this possibility to use the 3DO options. They had like a pretty slightly ladder view style 3DO. Return to setup. 3DO was a game console. So this might be like a slightly more achievable. Oh no. They are hunting me. Oh, we are doing badly. Why did I drive forward? Yeah, I think the Calamari is a cool streamer as well. Actually stop my blaster bolt. I think this screen is much better. Yep, 3DO is better than a PC. PC version at least. Because you don't have this small box that you are using. See what's there. Definitely 3DO version has some quality of life changes. Metals and off we go. So, at least we got some life forms. Okay, then the hell planet or something. Okay, so it has like 2 moons. Tectonics might be bad. Scoop something fast. Ouch. Losing people, losing people. I don't think the blue is Tectonics class 1. But the blue isn't like there's 2 kinds of blues. Okay, so it's a 4. Deep blue is okay. Tectonics class 1. Here we go. One helium. Okay, so Beta Wolf next. And off to Reiche. This is a small system. It's a very small system. Oh no.
This is Probe 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
Peaceful mission. Stop me, stop me, sister.
This is Probe 2418-B. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Programming error here. Okay, we got some hit. Okay, we got more hits. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button here. Okay. At least they give us a good amount of resource units. Class 3 very low mineral yield. Next target, Reiche. Always safe before the discussion. They might be hostile. They look like a crab.
Attention, Starship. We are the zog-fot-pik.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Right.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernat. Aha! Bahoy hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
Okay. We are new allies from 3 stars Galaxy Vindicator from Earth, but are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Saviors.
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool! Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance, the alliance of 3 stars.
Maybe.
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planet.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
Right.
in our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously,
They were the Zog,
the
the Pik.
and the Zabranki.
We three, the Zog, Spot, and Pik, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zog, the Fot, and the Pik.
Ah.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And
Right.
formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
We are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
Unless.
so we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Hey, space is a top place where Whimsy blaming plasma death. Who's attacking you?
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
New ones.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
Yes, that's all very interesting, but we are going to attack you. We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to
Right.
the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
Okay.
And if possible, hurry.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is like a time critical mission. Also, we should go to the Spathi homeworld. Okay, this is the gas planet. Let's go. Spathi homeworld is in a Epsilon cruise, so that's not going to be. That's in a way, basically. Not going to be a long detour or anything. Okay, so zog-fots are over there. So we have enough range. So first Spathi, then zog-fot. I am going to harvest these suns there, and then we are going to do a diplomatic mission, basically. Trying to find the easy planets to mine. Class 2 and Class 5. Ouch! Well, that's with the energy scan you can actually find those quest items, which you need to find in order to beat this game. So I think you can buy something from the melon roams. Class 2 and Class 2. think that's a survivable. Almost. We need more speed. I think we got some speed already. First upgrades. Dark blue are okay. We can pick them up, but the light blue is basically based off space. Only one argon. I don't think it's enough for the fuel. And .3 to land. Okay, so that's okay. Okay amount of fuel. Then Alphasaurus. Advancing and grinding, basically. But old games were like this. You need to like the work part of the game, the grinding, and that's like your motivation to go out there and meet new aliens. Class 3. Okay, these are easy targets. The jumping one, not so. Ouch. Zog-fot-pik and Spathi seem to have like some sort of similar problems. Both are invaded. Of course, it's not that easy. Oh no, oh no. Game lost. This could be like a bad customer, but I want to talk with those. They should like What is the point of origin?
We are not hostile and seek to establish friendly relations with your species.
Right.
According to internal monitors, there are no malfunctions. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break targeting to component materials.
Ah, that was lucky shot. Ah, long shot. Worked out well. Class 3 and Class 3, okay. Wouldn't want to risk my crew. It's a planet one. Okay, that's enough. Beta-Saurus. We are currently in a constellation of Saurus, so... This is semi-fictional map. There's possibility with the Ur-Quan Masters to have a different seed in the game, so everything would be in a totally different place. Because I remember the minerals are exactly in the same place than before. Okay, this is like a very boring place. Do we really want to bother? 1.8, no. 1.8 view. Okay, that was quick. Visit. Okay, this very small. That's very small place. Very small place. And the planet is almost hidden. Ooh, nice. Nothing else here. Well, that's valuable. So Spathi have a beta cruise, I think. Search F6. Okay, it's over here. It's not in the middle of there. Area. So I suppose I'm going to like go through here. Farming some minerals. And life. And that big brick sun over there is probably where the meltdomes are. Oh, there's a living planet. Or it's in a Goldilocks zone, so might have been like a hosting life at some point. Let's try this out. Ouch. Planet 9. Zeta Illuminati. This is keyboard only game. So basically easy money here. I don't think the red ones are. Okay, so these are like not that valuable. We'll take them regardless because this is like a place that's not probably going to like cause too many casualties. I felt like the Mass Effect 3, a bit of 2, but Mass Effect 3 kind of took like a page of this game design document when exploring the systems. But they had these Reapers hunting you, which is sometimes happens that some alien ships might give you a chase. So not that far really. I suppose we are going to check what other alliance races are doing. When we return back, these little guys need like our help. Okay, planet 4. Let's take planet 3 next, but very dry on the minerals. I mean, not much to speak about. We are going to go to the green planet next. Okay, so there's a biologicals and weather is class 3 and tectonics is class 2. So it's I think it's doable. And there's some green stuff. Nice. Okay, luckily these are trees. But the lightning might hit us randomly, backing by a bush. Push that back. I don't think it is a logically viable strategy, but beggars can't be choosers. Aliens buy only life, so Melrooms. Galactic traders. This green planet here. A dark green planet. Class 4 and very low yield. So basically game gives you wrong advice at the start of the game that empty one solar system at the time, which is incidentally what I did in my first playthrough. But that's wrong advice. You shouldn't like waste your crew on the places you can't actually empty, or it's going to like cause huge casualties. Because crew members are super valuable at the start, especially at the later part of the game. Do we want to get these? Class 1 and class 5. .4, so we could do a fast smash and grab. So far so good. A bit of something. Where's the planet 8? Ah, it's over there. Okay, this is another big system. There's a fair amount of metals here, so we could try it. That was pretty spot on. Mercury. So the orange is valuable, red isn't. I'm not going to take the red ones. If I can avoid it. Of tectonics. Oh, biologics. Nice. Now we are getting those. And some green stuff. Nice. Very low yield. Let's not take that. .5. Oh, that was slightly silly place. Some nice stuff. I think I'm going to put my money into the technical blueprints of the Meltdome. Okay, so orange is the only one that is worth taking. Okay, purple stuff. Technology is class 2, so it's safe to land. Fine amount of purple stuff. Okay, missed that one. I know. It's okay. Not terrible amount of minerals. Okay, definitely not not a terrible amount. I remember these were like a slightly weak on the mineral composition, but there's like a more valuable. Oh, ouch! We lost the people. So this should be like more valuable. Oh, we lost like huge amount of people to that moon. That was bad. It is biologicals here. Nice. Ah, these are bad. Alien ambush. Okay. Again. Weak weapons and fast aliens. We are going to take one down first. Or at least try. Okay, that was... Did I press something? These aliens do not want to quit. Okay, they are getting angry if I shoot them. I wonder why. We hadn't have like a huge penalties for our ages, so I know that they are angry. Fungal squid. Okay. Ouch. Squids win. Aliens are chasing me. Ouch. I think we need a better stun gun for this. Hold on. Yeah, with the smaller screen this was almost impossible to get clean. Clean. Maybe a bit farther away. Yep, that was ambush. Yeah, that lighting doesn't make it any easier. Yes, let's get away from here. Horrible planet. Game post. A horrible moon. But yeah, I'm technically willing to sacrifice a lot of crew because we definitely need those biological samples. Meltdown information you get from Meltdown, it's like a hit or miss. They tell you something interesting, but it might not be like just the information you need right away. So basically you need to buy every bit of information. I think you definitely need to in order to beat the game. Ouch. Class 3 and Class 1. As you can see, we can actually get like a huge casualties from just one planet with the bad weather and horrible life forms. Let's not take that. I'm going to double check that. Yep, red ones are very poor value. And these are orange ones, so these are like better than the metals. Okay, that was it. I think we have one planet at the side of the solar system. The blue one there. Okay. It's so tiny. Is that even like possible? No, it was the orange one that was the planet we were looking for. So next thing is data in Illuminati. Let's take the 2 green planets first and then the outermost. Okay, class 3. It's doable. Let's take the red ones and avoid the orange ones. Wait. Okay, take the orange one and leave the red one. So basically similar mechanic that you are even using today with the Elite Dangerous or something. You need to like get the good ones and avoid taking the bad ones. Actually Star Citizen and whatever mining game, you try to maximize the amount of valuable resources. Otherwise, this game deals with very few resources, which is kind of great. That resource units and credits of the Melrose. You get resource units from the raw minerals and life forms. You sell to the Melrose. They make like a credits. Plus if you find the rainbow planets, that's also like what Melrose do gladly take. So several reasons to explore and find new stuff. Although the newer Star Control spin-off game is... I did play it, it was 3D, and it has some attempt to make these planets like a more interesting than they were in this, and they kind of succeeded, but it's still like a lot of empty space, which was indeed the problem, even with the like Mass Effect 1, where you can drive around the planets. They are still like pretty much barren. Although I like the drive around with the Mass Effect 1. But it was like slightly annoying that everything looked like the same, and they were all barren, just because maybe the game should work with a very low end computer. At least I played first game with a very low-end computer. Oh, okay, Delta Illuminati. Oh wait, did we check all of these here? Didn't pay attention, so. No, we didn't check these out, and it's fair. The dark blue ones are something you should actually take. I've been optimizing my run this time, so not just taking everything. I played a bit of the sequels, but I don't think they were that great. Okay, we don't want these. Bad minerals. How about these? Is that red or orange? Class 2 and Class 4. Not really great. At least the original Mass Effect 1 tried to like give some stories and places to the planets. They were like a couple interesting scenes and side quests, like a space monkey has stolen the probe computer, and you need to get it back, and then you are going to go around checking every monkey doesn't have the memory card. And what little exploration there were in Mass Effect Andromeda, I really liked about it. Oh, there's lots of Spathi ships here. Don't mind if I strip mine your planet.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootmans. No, the Huge Clans? No, I remember. The Hunams.
Hunams.
Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature as I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch holes through a small moon. In case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Ur-Quan as slaves.
That's
the
only a
punishment for
technical.
the plan you propose can be described as death.
Yeah, but been my favorite game since I first played in '92. Yeah, me too. One of the most influential games I heard.
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Ur-Quan demolished the Illa, they turned the force of their armada against us Spathi. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Ur-Quan arrived at Spathi, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy.
Yep.
But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Ur-Quan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Ur-Quan via one of two rods, one colored black, the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Ur-Quan's servants, signifying fallow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Ur-Quan Lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves.
Oops.
By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Ur-Quan
looking
would
forward
not
to
permit
sequel.
a
Yeah,
change in
official
status.
sequel.
Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Ur-Quan star thug. We tried to avoid combat, but the Ur-Quan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Ur-Quan's servant who made the switch was an Omga. We can best be described as meta-mollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravat, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day, when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathi prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better!
So basically, Star Control Origins is the spin-off game that you can find from the GOG, and it had this. It's not as great, but it still has its points, and you can actually plan your starship in that game. So
I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property, plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so. Sure, consider it done. Allies to the bitter end.
Not.
Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Okay, that's a hot planet. Very hot planet. Nope. Let's not try to strip mine that.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we...
Okay, so there's some yellow dot, but that's very, very hot. We are not going to survive there. Basically, currently I'm more interested in biologicals. Only one mineral and it's like a... I think that's doable. Only one. Okay, nice. Mining the the friendly alien areas is safe, but it's annoying because they want to talk with you. So. Bit too hot. Delta Illuminati didn't have much of nothing interesting. Although the Alpha Illuminati here, that's a big one. I suppose Melrooms might be there. So let's get going. And hopefully that's the alien ship is actually a Spathi. Okay, that's a this is big place. Ah, our friends.
I had itchy pods this morning, Captain, and here you are. Now, what can we do for you today? What trade items would you like to buy today? Very well then. What would you like to sell, Captain?
Alien life form.
244 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 488 credits. What trade items would you like to buy today?
I guess we can afford the technology.
The technology we are now offering includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
Deal.
These little babies are great for defense, but because of their limited range, they may not make a good offensive weapon. However, the more you build for your vessel, the more damage each laser strike will do. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building improvements to your planet landers, which make them resistant to hostile alien life forms.
Okay, that makes things slightly more easier.
Reinforcement procedures on your landers are complete. Now, provided your crew will stop putting their hands out the windows, they will be much better protected against hostile life forms. The technology we are now offering includes blueprints, which show how to increase your lander's cargo space to double its present volume.
So basically protection from elements is, I think they are last in the technological
I
chain.
hope this makes your resource gathering more cost effective, Captain. The technology we are now offering includes blueprints, which show how to add double capacity fuel tanks. What
I
else
have a money,
would
so
you
I'm
like
saving
to buy?
75 credits for the fuel.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
That's a hot place. and with a huge amount of biological data. I wonder why the Melrose won't get those by themselves. Tectonics class 8, that's horrible. We can't do anything with these. Okay, that's a hostile place. Oh no. Yep, yeah, no. Okay, no energy. Yep, we are not going to try to mine this place. That was misclick.
What a coincidence. I was just talking about you to the Keel Varese captain. They expressed great interest in your explorations and struggles against the Ur-Quan. But, like all Varese, I'm afraid they were hesitant to introduce themselves for fear of, well, frightening you. In any event, it is our pleasure to meet you once again. Now, what can we do for you today? It has
Okay, every planet here seems to be like a pretty hot place. Inhospitable. Even. A lot, but very non-valuable minerals. Let's see if there were any interesting planets here. The othermost had these life forms, but I'm not going to try to take them. Too hazardous planets, so. Well, well, isn't that a tease? So orange would be nice. Yep. Not going well. Yep, total tease here. Okay, nothing too interesting here. So I suppose we need to like go to the spot your homeworld and try to save them. Whatever is bothering them. The great evil. Did we check this out? Yeah, we did. Epsilon Cruise is here. Go to Beta Illuminati. Everyone can interdict you in this game.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Okay, we are doing well with the space, but haven't found huge riches yet. Or we have, but yep, they're very flat. Okay, we are now taking casualties. Oh no.
Hello, Hunam. What? Look.
Light blue, so that's not valuable at all. Hello again. Did you miss me?
Hello, Hunam. Look.
Nothing interesting. Nothing to see here. Okay, green ones are actually valuable, so this is like a decent find. Except when there's homing lightning. Next place, Spathi homeworld.
Hello, Hunam. Look.
Spathi.
Hello, Hunem. Look.
Okay, that's a homeworld.
What is the secret cipher?
Muffy, muffy,
We
muffy.
are the faith ones, the Spathi High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spathi cipher, which every Spathi swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met the Spathi on Pluto. We became a good friend.
And just where is this Spathi friend now?
Oh, there you go.
Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes. If you held a weapon to Whipple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
Right.
No doubt. We are too afraid of the Ur-Quan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures. Hello, hello! Awaken from your dreamy state, Hunem! Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy. Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Ur-Quan armada.
I beg
If you
different.
had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously. Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
Questy kind of things.
You must wipe the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa.
Evil ones. This sounds too dangerous. Tell me about
Let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries. But
fast.
none of our innovations was a match for the evil one's natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
Okay, I accept.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
Okay. So we need to take the Spotify from the evil ones. Yep, there's a lot of evil ones here. Which are actually sitting in their place. One evil one. which can't take any hits. If the Spathi wouldn't be so covered. I think they were even more cute in a original PC version. Okay. That's all I think.
How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spathiwa?
Although we lost many crew, we have a limited
It's
skirt.
wonderful. Too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spathi from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in firstlings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor.
Yeah.
Please come back later to receive your accolades.
Okay, they want us to come back later. Yep. That was a farce. But then again, some plots in this game are exactly that.
Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
What about our
Why don't
islands?
you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time. 10, 15 years.
10 to 50 years. Am I correct in understanding that you refuse to live up your end of the bargain?
No. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation.
Right.
We cannot simply say, hurrah, and form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
You know, these creatures aren't dead. We have them on suspended animation. How would you like us to return them to the surface?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
The kind of where you do everything exactly as we say. A mutually beneficial alliance of minds and might.
Huh?
Yeah, an egalitarian fellowship of sentient
What?
life force. The kind of where you do everything exactly as we say.
Okay. We are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A Spathi delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Okay, that's a lie. Nice. Okay. Then Conquer doing something, oh no. So there's a lot of stars here. And we need to rescue the zog-fot-pik. So our Delta Cruise is actually next to us. Nothing interesting. There's a class 2, so we could actually take some damage accidentally. Let's take the grey ones. Okay, not a nice not nice place at all. Lots of gas planets here. Okay, so dark blue is something we can take. Light blue is in. Note to self. There's not too much stuff here. Ouch. You know, I have to admit that I actually enjoyed the mining in Mass Effect 2. Even if it was like a minigame that you were scanning the planet's side, but that was pretty okay. Mass Effect 1 was like you need to like drive to the deposit and mark them with the minigame, so that was like not that useful. Ouch. Not that fun. Because you could play the minigame pretty fast in Mass Effect 2. And Star Citizen has a pretty decent mining loop. When the servers work, that is. I did play Elite Dangerous when it came out, and it had like okay mining loop, but alright. Super dense world and there's super dense life forms, but tectonics are killer, so let's not try anything fun here. Funny thing, this main character's rebellion is going to cost something like a 90% casualties to the starbase, so. Okay, nothing here. So I have Kunkka are moving. Okay, we can't do anything about it. That's the problem here. So this universe is actually doing its own things, so that's pretty advanced by its time. And yeah, there's a deadline in this game, so you need to like beat the last boss before the something happens. Big and empty solar system. Tectonics are slightly bad. Treasure World, nice. And Tectonics Class 1. About the time to find something nice. Slightly heavier planet, but we have a larger cargo hold. Okay. And there's lots of gold here, nice. Again, tectonics are slightly bad. We could actually try to take those aliens still. If they are fast, they are not causing any damage so far. One neon worm. Okay, so let's check our manifest. Life forms, yes. So that means like a 90 credits. So we could actually buy something. Some technology out of the Melrooms. So now I need to make a decision. Do I want to like get to the Pokong and see why they are moving, or do I continue my mission towards the zog-fot-pik? I mean, zog-fot-pik are going to be eradicated if I don't do anything. So that's like there's a timer going on. There's several timers in this game plot. So, hooray! Ooh, Sapphire World. So they do have something nice here. The first planets in a Spathi area were like really barren, devoid of minerals. So, Pukonga are moving, zog-fot-pik are somewhere over there. Alpha Tukane 1. It's over there. So we can skip the exploring and just get there fast. I really don't remember which planet were like planetary systems were most valuable, so. Although we could make a stop if there's like a planetary systems on our way. Very low yield minerals. There's a lot of those, but they are like not variable. Although if we are going there like fast, going home back fast to refit, so I suppose we can take these low valuable items with us. Yeah, they are filling our cargo hold pretty fast. Luckily, you can dump the minerals. Actually, funny thing, Elite Dangerous had that same feature that you can actually dump minerals you don't like. And no, we don't have a faster drive yet, so we need to like fly in this strawberry space, like in the Star Trek. Okay, this is a big one. I suppose every species has some place which has a large star, and Melnrome traders are nearby. We could actually buy a new upgrade This is kind of... It's okay minerals. Let's check out. Let's go and scan these. That's well, it's actually blue, dark blue, so more valuable than the gray. That's a light blue, but otherwise they are dark blue. Okay, nothing too interesting. That might be a pretty hot place. Funny thing how the Star Control 2 actually managed to prophesize that there's lots of odd planets in the space. Okay, Ur-Quan world. Let's not land there. There's a pretty slightly hardcore place. I'm going to take these because it's basically there to be taken. No threats. And these are better than the grey ones, so more valuable at least. And it basically doesn't matter what you pick, but there's limits of your cargo space. Let's check the green melon-like gas planet and off we go. That's very poor. The starbase would tell you that they are screaming for help, so... Oh no.
What? A human in a precursor service vehicle? How did you escape the slave shield, human?
Backdoor.
Or are you a rogue? Although you consider us the enemy, these conclusions are flawed. We are your salvation. We bring you peace.
Right.
A peace built upon our social framework, imposed upon your planet, a new world order in which your prosperity and security are assured by the Ur-Quan. We will protect you from the hazards of this hostile universe, from dangers so hideous your simple minds cannot imagine their dark scope. Today, we are the enemy. In time, this will change. Soon, you'll come to understand the boon of slavery we force upon you, and then you will revere and even love us for this gift.
Okay. Ouch. Yep. They are bad. Oh damn. Earthling Cruiser has a very bad chances to... they can actually use their plasma weapon as a missile defense. That wasn't good. And there are three of those dreadnoughts. Ouch. Han Solo. Oh no. Ouch. They are not launching fighters. Suppose because I have a point defense. Kirk. Didn't last long. Ouch. That was close. Okay, fighters do not crash with the planet. Okay, two hits. Ouch! Ah, we are not dead yet. Nice. Lord 66. Interesting. Okay, so that was a dreadful business. Now we know. Auric world. Don't mind if I do. Ouch. One gold.
It is the alien from the Tenjessu's alliance.
Just look at those weapon pods on his ship.
We hope that during this visit, we can make clear to your species the benefits of a mutual assistance pact.
But we're also armed to the teeth, so don't try stealing our atmosphere or anything sneaky like that.
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope, not a thing.
How wonderful! We accept!
That was easy.
Hooray!
How marvelous!
Yeehaw!
Captain, we are delighted that your people have made this choice.
Now we won't get slaughtered.
In exchange for our cooperation helping you with captains and ship designs, all that we ask for is your protection.
So we don't get slaughtered.
Yeah.
We shall begin fulfilling our commitment at once. We will transport officers and our Stinger design to your base immediately.
That's nice.
Why, heck! Maybe I'll even make the trip to your planet. I'd make a good starship captain. Captain, I'm pretty darn mean in a fight, and there ain't nobody better than me with a thrusting Stinger tongue attack.
Okay.
We had a close call last week,
One of those black ships was snooping around the system.
but before it got to our world, some of the green ships warped in, destroyed the black vessel, and then left immediately.
We got lucky.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Just ask away.
Can we ask about those probes?
Not much, to tell the truth.
This space exploration stuff is kind of new to us,
Besides the green alien ships
which have only tried to kill us,
and the black alien ships,
which have actually been quite successful at killing us.
the only other starships we have encountered are strange tumbling red probes,
Yeah, those
which
ones.
profess to be on a peaceful mission.
But then attack like slavering Zabrankies.
We believe that the probes are actually robotic scouts which have suffered some kind of malfunction resulting in their aberrant behavior.
And what's worse, they are multiplying.
Von Neumann
Yes,
devices.
that's true. The probes seem to be replicating at a geometric rate.
Hey! That means if there was only one last week, then next month... wait a minute. Let me calculate. That means next month there'll be a whole mess of those things.
Yep.
By backtracing the probe's course path, we have been able to calculate that the source of the probes is somewhere on a direct line that includes our star and Epsilon Muscae.
Go get 'em, Captain.
Epsilon Muscae.
Nope.
Not a word.
Our past? Quite a broad topic for this short conversation, but we'll share a key piece of our history with you.
After we killed off the last of Branky, we faced an interesting question.
Should we proceed and establish a culture which would advance in art, technology, and social sophistication?
Or should we just go back into the forest and kick back and enjoy ourselves, knowing that a Zabranki wasn't going to jump out of the bush and eat us?
Well, we did go back into the forest. We stayed there for about 5,000 years and had a great time.
Okay.
Then, one stormy day, a Zok, a Fot, and a Pik were walking up a steep path looking for something good to eat when a bolt of lightning struck nearby. With a huge flash of light, the bolt of energy carved a strangely shaped chunk of granite out of a cliff.
It was a disc with a hole in the middle. As the rock began to roll down the hill toward the three terrified beings, some dry grass got caught in its hole. And since the rock was still hot, the grass caught on fire.
When the rock finally got to the Zok, the Fot, and the Pik, they simultaneously discovered the wheel, fire, and religion, thus
Oh, that's nice.
catapulting them on the road of progress.
Which has led us to this day, Captain. Oh, how did the flaming wheel give religion to our culture, you ask?
I will explain. You see, when it got to the threesome, the flaming wheel was going at a pretty good clip, and it ran smack into the rock, killing him.
The Fot and the Pik felt so bad. They really liked that Zok. That they decided the Zok hadn't really died when the wheel flattened him. He had just gone to a better place.
Presumably one without lethal flaming wheels.
Okay.
Anything else? Goodbye, Captain.
See ya!
Okay, so now we need to escape or kill several Ur-Quan vessels with the one ship, basically. I'm not counting those Kong ships to be effective in a fight. They are good in last boss fight, but they are not good in anything else. Surprisingly. Okay, so escape vector. We are really deep. We are very deep. A bit more. Oh no. So full manual. Yeah, now we are in the thick of it. Original version they vanished when we crossed the. Okay, so we are definitely slightly faster than they. Oh no, that's a porter patrol. There are planets in the Goldilocks zone. Is that red or orange? I think it's red. Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse. Treasure world. Oh, nice. This must be like some kind of special place. Ordeal world. Okay, there's some life, but not great. Not great place at all. Way too good. Bad weather, so. Acid world. Suppose everyone is on acid there. Oh, what's that? I totally forget that this is here.
Attention, unidentified space vessel.
Blue girls.
Be warned. This slave world and its inhabitants belong to the Ur-Quan. I am Starbase Commander Talana of the slave planet Gaia. Your ship is not responding to standard hierarchy identification sequences. You are therefore classed as independent. And what? Is my monitor display correct? Is that a human commanding that vessel? Who are you?
Yeah, ethics. Please justify that costume immediately. I'm the right one for you, baby. I'm Captain Selnik of the Galactic Indicator.
Hello, Captain. But you haven't answered my question fully. Why are you here? Where are you from? Has the slave shield been lifted from Earth? Are the Ur-Quan finally defeated?
Not exactly.
Simply put, Captain, what do you want from us?
We have come here to free you from slavery to the Ur-Quan.
Look, friend, I appreciate your offer, but we don't want your help. Why? I'll tell you why. Because we're not going to do anything to antagonize the Ur-Quan. That's why. We may not like slavery, but it's a damn sight better than our alternatives. Below us, we have a beautiful world. Maybe it's not Syra, but at least it's a home. That's a lot more than we ever had before the war, before the Ur-Quan became our masters. When the Ur-Quan conquered us over 20 years ago, I was only a young girl living in Habitat 31. My older sister Diani was a starship officer in the Space Patrol. She was part of the final defense of Reiche. She didn't make it back. When the Ur-Quan caught us in open space, we all thought we were going to die.
But then, instead of killing us, the Ur-Quan offered us a choice. We could join the ranks of their combat thralls, or we could be slave-shielded in our homeworld. Like the people of Earth, we chose peace. We became fallow slaves. When the Ur-Quan told us to return to our homeworld, we explained that we had none. Ur-Quan Master 9 explained that they had encountered this situation before, and if we would provide them with a list of our requirements, they would use their extensive astronomical data stores to find a planet for us. So we told them about Syra, about the color of its sky, about the abundant life forms, about the fertility of the soil and seas. Less than an hour later, we received a terse message from Master 9. We were to proceed to these coordinates and disembark. This was to be our new home. But our new world, Gaia, was everything we described. We've been searching for a home planet for 75 years, and in the end, it was our enemies who gave one to us.
Okay, I kind of understand the problem
I grew
here.
up on a small island off the main continent, and like all of my people, we lived each day under the sick, red glow of the slave shield. When the Ur-Quan arrived 7 years ago to refurbish and recruit the starbase, I was selected as the new commander. When we first met your people, we've been wandering through the stars for almost 75 years, ever since the death of Syra, our home planet. We joined your alliance, and I use the word join loosely, because we had no other choice. The Vox were raiding our slow habitat columns, and we had nowhere else to go. We fought for survival, Captain, nothing more. When your people on Earth were defeated, the Alliance just plain fell apart. The Yehat and Shofixi retreated to their native stars and didn't want us to follow. The Ariru, those creepy little weasels, just plain bugged out. Vanished, leaving us alone, with nowhere to go, smack in the path of the oncoming Ur-Quan Armada. What were we supposed to do? Fight? 2/3 of our habitat fleet was unarmed. Many aren't even superluminal. We were going to be annihilated if we resisted, and we knew it. When the Ur-Quan surrounded us and started giving orders that all ended with, "or die," we took them at face value. We obeyed. In exchange, they gave us Gaia, the planet below. It's a beautiful world, Captain. I wish I could show it to you. So don't misunderstand me. We love our freedom as much as anybody else, but we've got a good life here, and we don't want to lose it. Our species are almost identical, almost too close a match to be just a coincidence. Our bodies are very similar, Captain. Except for certain parts. Our cultural development is also mostly parallel. Like you Earthlings, we evolved a society from primitive tribes whose main function were to protect themselves from the large reptiles native to our old world. The main difference between our two sets of cultures, the split in the paths of our development, occurred in what would have been your prehistory, say 5,000 BCE. In your world, the agricultural communities were conquered by the more primitive, but also more aggressive migratory herding peoples. This led to a particular kind of sexual and political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century. On Syra, our only primitive migratory tribes were confined to our mountainous regions. Their herd beasts, the Waima, did not do well in the agricultural basins and plains. The two cultures were isolated until much later, when the technological superiority of the farmers curtailed any major conflict. It was our paradise, Captain, our Eden. Earth is the only world we know of whose variety and richness of life even comes close to Syra. Again, like so many other things about our two species, our worlds were very much the same. At least before you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic.
Yeah, well, accidents
Syra's
happen.
gravity was a bit lighter than Earth's, and its day was 50% longer.
Okay.
Our diurnal cycle is therefore different from yours. We spend 20 hours awake, followed by 10 hours horizontal. This subject is very difficult for us, Captain, but I will try to recount those sad days. Like your solar system, ours had a large population of comets and asteroids. Large meteor impacts, though rare, were not unheard of on our planet. So it was not a total shock when an asteroid penetrated our atmosphere and hit the surface. What was odd was that unlike most other meteors, this one was not pulverized on impact. It penetrated the crust, and indeed went all the way through to the mantle, causing a supervolcano.
Okay.
The earthquakes caused by the impact were severe. The magma pumped out of the caldera wreaked significant damage on the nearby terrain, but within a few weeks it had cooled, forming a solid rock bandage over the wound. Within a few months, we had cleaned up the mess. The caldera was calming down nicely, and things were pretty much back to normal. Then, just over a year after the impact, all hell broke loose on the surface of Syra. Huge calderas were opening all over, not just around the meteor impact, but everywhere. The scope of the disaster is impossible to imagine. Entire cities sliding into oceans of molten lava, kilometer-wide sections of land pulverized by a cataclysmic explosion, and clouds of poison gas and superheated steam created a death shroud around Syra. Like I said before, Captain, we would like to help, but we are unwilling to risk losing Gaia. Unless you can find a much more compelling reason for us to get involved, you're on your own.
Okay. A bit of cold shoulder here. That starbase looks so much Star Trek. Alright, so Kunka are going. I suppose there should be like yeah, we have enough fuel, but we don't have like too much of crude left. Also, we kind of need those, and we need the MTR. MTR tank, so that's a long trip. I don't think we have a choice here. And we need more fighting ships. Also, we should find the Skylander homeworld. Home sweet home. Also, there's an option in Ur-Quan Masters that these do rotate planets.
I'm at your disposal, Captain. Before we go on, I have something important to tell you. Captain, a delegation of Spathi has just arrived here under orders from their High Council to form an alliance and assist you against the hierarchy. They have provided fabricator blueprint data for their eluder spacecraft and promise a steady supply of captains for as many ships as we build. Excellent work, Captain. Also, it would appear your diplomatic efforts have struck gold, Captain. We've been contacted by a race called the zog-fot-pik, who wish to fulfill their part of the unification, something you have arranged with them, I gather. They have sent us specifications for the Stinger-class attack vessels, as well as a large number of zog-fot-pik commanding officers. You're doing a fine job, Captain. Also, we've detected a minute but measurable disturbance in the inner space fabric at approximate true space coordinate 100 by 50. Our scientists speculate that this disturbance may be caused by many thousands of hyperwarp penetrations, all in phase, as though a huge fleet of ships were on the move. Also, in the log of your voyage from Unserwald, I read that you encountered a tumbling red probe that attacked the Tober moon, killing Captain Burton.
Yep.
Over
Before
the past
the
few
game
months,
started.
we have monitored an increasing number of these probes entering the system, and I'm afraid their population seems to be growing geometrically. If this continues, in a year, space will be crawling with these things. I recommend you treat this as a serious problem now, before it becomes a disaster. Discover who is producing these probes and stop them from creating any more. Wow, you really hit the mother load this time.
Yep.
Return soon, Captain.
Okay, so we can get like a more more ships. At least these ships, and we can do a Stinger, but it's not that great really. I can fight with these, so. Alright. Outfit starship. Okay, so we don't have yet double fuel tanks. So this is what we are going to do. Fuel is very expensive, so metal rooms are actually very good place to fuel in this game. Yeah, they are moving. We can get them. So search Alpha Musque. Our Alpha 2 Cain and Alpha Musque. The probes are originating somewhere on this line. Might be even Alpha Musque. It's because there's not many solar systems on that way. Alpha Musque is just blue star. I don't think we have a... I need to manually this move. So Deneb and Delta Corno was Sofix, the homeworld, which kind of exploded. Big boom happened. So let's find it on the map. Let's check the map. Delta Corno 1. Ah, it's over there. Couldn't see it because it was under the... I'm playing this on Windows, so that could be place to visit. Also, we could like take some minerals while we are at it. But yeah, that's our plan. To watch the Pukung and Delta Corno and see what they are up to, and after that try to return to the north and see where the probes are. I have played this before many times, so not that much surprise in store. But yeah, it's familiar game. It's nice to welcoming return. Something that I've been playing before, and I know it fully well, so I know the tactics, so basically very relaxing to play this kind of game. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to end the stream now here, and next week should be like pretty normal, so we'll see what we are going to play. But anyway, hey, I'll bid you farewell. If you want to help, liking on the YouTube side, liking the stream during the stream is the best way to support. And of course, if you are watching this on Twitch, hey, throw me a message. It's fun to talk.